Hello, hello. It's the one and only 5D Transformations. We're here. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the three main signs that you're dating a narcissist. All right. So, and for some people, you might be deeply entangled. It might be more than dating. You know what I mean? It might be like some real tight entanglement where this is like a partner. So these three things are very important to touch on. All right. So number one, all right, whenever they are acting perfect, that's the number one thing. Like trying to be too perfect, is huge. They're always telling stories about themselves that are grandiose. Like if you notice them bragging a little bit too much, like when they're just bragging too much, that's a big one. Generally they're going to try to come off very high energy, very got it all figured out. You know what I mean? But that's one thing you want to look out for is most people when they're getting to know each other bring their best selves to the table, but it's balance. You know what I mean? When you see someone getting to the point where it almost feels like a performance, but they're actually a really good actor, like like they're winning best actor for the performance they're giving, and a lot of them are horrible actors. A lot of them are like Hulu actors when it comes to trying to act like the perfect person, but generally that's the guy, especially um, if there's a guy that's trying to act all grandiose and perfect, that's a huge red flag. You got to look out for that. Now, I don't want you being overly critical where guys are just being confident, speaking highly about themselves, and it's negative. It's just more so when it gets toward the bragging and toward the side where it's continuous, where you just notice the same pattern. It's repetitive, story after story. So that's number one. Number two, what you want to look for is the way that they talk about, the people around them, the way that they talk about their exes, the stories that they bring up. You know what I mean? A lot of the time with narcissists, you'll hear stories like, oh, my crazy ex did this, or, this girl did that. Like they always talk down people. And that's something you want to look out for because if you're talking to somebody and they're constantly dogging out their ex or telling you crazy stories about stuff they did that was just totally out of pocket in past relationships, that's very, very dangerous territory. You know what I mean? And that's definitely narc potential right there. So that is big. You got to look out for that. Now, the second one you want to look out for is love bombing. Like that's one thing you're gonna get. Like if you see somebody coming on hella strong with like they're just love bombing you, and not just with words, because I think love bombing with words is cool, but when they start doing it with actions, and I know it's hard because I know a lot of women like men that show actions of affection and show that intent, but the reality is that when it comes down to someone going over the top really early on, you got to be what that's something to think about because why are they trying to move so fast? Why are they in such a rush? A lot of the time, people that have a lot of mental or narcissists in general, they're like a spider. They like to wrap their target in love bomb, in a bunch of love bombing, and then when the smoke clears and the person finally realizes that the person's a narcissist, it's like it's too late, right? You're already so deeply entangled. So, that's huge. You want to look out for love bombing. And like I said, understand the difference. It's a balance between somebody showing a lot of affection, intent. They really think you're awesome early on. That's great. But when somebody is going over the top, um, so readily ready to give you all of this stuff, you got to be careful. Like, hold on, what's behind this? So that's a sign. And then the third one that's really big is they're trying to move fast. You know what I mean? Like whenever you're dating and someone's trying to move really quickly from step to step, and especially when you combine the other two things, because a lot of the time this is happening all together. The person is love bombing, the person is acting perfect, and the person is moving quickly. And that's the combination that gets people trapped with narcissists because they're love bombing you, so you're getting all of this, attention and affection. They are acting perfect. You know what I mean? They got the perfect stories. They're constantly speaking highly of themselves. So you're thinking, oh, this is a great person. Then they're moving quickly. So next thing you know, you're dating for a little while. They're showing extreme intent, and the next thing you know, they want to be, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. Next thing you know, you're their girlfriend. A month or so goes by, and then you guys are going through arguments, and now it's like, okay, now you're arguing with your boyfriend. Now it's this girlfriend boyfriend argument. Now you all are starting to gain more emotional connection through those ups and downs. And now, you've been with somebody for 2 months, and it feels like you've been with them for freaking 2 years because of how much goes on, because they move so quick. So a good way to keep narcissists at bay is going through the dating process a little slower, so that you can see their red flags show up before you overcommit. All right, so that's very, very important. So it's Wednesday. Narcissism topic is what we're going to do. We got the narcissism um, course out now. It's called Untethered: How to Live a Free Life from Narcissists. You can go on the website 5dtransformations.com. We also have the dating and relationship course and the MBTI course about all the personality types. And then finally, my membership. It's only $50 a month, right as of right now. It is the Pyramidian membership, and in there, it's all about how to have a powerful mind, and the biggest secrets and gems that I've pulled so that you can move forward in the game of life the most efficiently. So everything I talk about is how to look at the world in a way where you can pierce through it and get what you desire quickly. You know what I mean? And from a genuine place. This isn't some read a book and you get everything you want. These are secrets that are aligned with just normal mental laws, universal laws, just like simple principles, but they're things that you've never heard before on there, honestly, and it's going to really give you some insight and a lot of enlightenment. The light bulb's going to go off. I've had people give me really great reviews on it. I have a couple people who really just off the videos that I've put up as of right now, they have manifested some big things. One of them had a big situation with money. They ended up getting a big time job because they applied themselves to another level. I also helped another person secure a contract. So that was awesome. Secure a big contract. And that was all through, the principles that was learned in this course. So I'm going to keep giving y'all the testimonials, keep dropping game. And I will see y'all on Friday with the next video. It's going to be about the dating and relationship. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. And aside from that, be blessed. Peace.